staying the distance. The Group 1 Hong Kong Cup over 2,000 metres. Cox Plate winner Romantic Warrior started favourite with Japan's Prognosis a clear second pick.
The crowd is ready. The starter is ready. The horses are ready and they're racing. Horizon Dore off the inside jump really awkwardly. Calbars alone, it didn't nearly fall off, but he was certainly awkward in the saddle there for a short amount of time. Money Catcher is going to roll across from his wide draw and roll to the lead. Nimble Nimbus running second, Champion Dragon third, and Romantic Warrior slots in to be one off, one back and one out. On the inside then is Straight Aaron from Luxembourg following the favourite. Hishi Iguazu's on the inside of Sword Point, 1.5 Horizon Dore throwing their head around badly. Rousham Park and Prognosis the last two, 10 lengths off Money Catcher. Left alone in his favourite role at the 1,400 metre mark, he's 2.5 Champion Dragon, Nimble Nimbus. Romantic Warrior has settled beautifully, 2 lengths away fourth. Fifth on the inside, Straight Aaron from Luxembourg. Then Hishi Iguazu, Sword Point, a further length and a half to Horizon Dore, who is still keen. Second last is Prognosis, and a length away last of all is Rousham Park. It's Money Catcher at a good clip, 1,000 metres to go. He's out by 3. Second is Champion Dragon, Nimble Nimbus. Third, this is a true staying test. The mile is come up in the race as they turn off the back. And the leader is Money Catcher, a length and a half over Champion Dragon, Nimble Nimbus. Romantic Warrior fourth in the cup field. Then came Straight Aaron, followed next then by Luxembourg getting going. Moore's trying to get McDonald out inside of him, and it worked. They're both off that pair. Then came Hishi Iguazu, Sword Point, Horizon Dore, Prognosis and Rousham Park. Leader Money Catcher, Nimble Nimbus gone. Romantic Warrior boldly strides up to them, and McDonald sent him to the lead. Luxembourg can't go with him at the moment. Sword Point next, then Hishi Iguazu and Horizon Dore. Romantic Warrior's lead is a length over Luxembourg. Hishi Iguazu, the old boy, he's going a great race. Straight Aaron, leader Romantic Warrior, he's clinging on. Luxembourg driving Romantic Warrior, I think. It might be Romantic Warrior in a head bobber. Luxembourg just would not go away. The old boy, Hishi Iguazu's right.
Well, what a win. A Cox Plate win in Oz, now back home on home turf. He does it again. Two of the best jockeys in the world finishing 1 and 2. James McDonald on Romantic Warrior, he had him in fine position from the outset. And Ryan Moore on the runner-up Luxembourg. Judging by the scenes after the race, J-Mac really loves this horse and he's done a great job cementing the credibility of all those involved with Hong Kong racing. As for Yuga Kawada on Prognosis, considered Japan's best homebred jockey, I'll be generous and say he just made all the wrong moves. Yeah, that's right. I did have a bit of money on Prognosis, but yikes. Enjoy the J-Mac and Romantic Warrior show.
Proud of this horse. So proud of him. He's the best horse. You've ridden some good ones, James, as well. Yeah, I thought he's one of the toughest horses I've ever ridden.
Really? What is it that makes him so special?
Well, he's so easy to ride. He's got a heart as big as a lion. And he's travelled from Australia to here. This is his best win by a mile.
Chart was going up for James McDonald as he came back to scale as well. It hasn't been easy for Danny Shum to get him back here, and James commented he needed that barrier trial, but he's kept him ticking over. The work in quarantine has obviously kept him up to the mark. He's done a superb job, Danny.
Sacrifice a little bit of your brilliance, yes, by the travel and the unorthodox preparation and doing something different, but what this horse has got in spades is courage. He showed it in the Cox Plate and he's shown it again today. Luxembourg was at him all the way to the line in a race that suited Luxembourg because it allowed him to actually get a draft in off a strong, sustained pace, but he just has the one good pace at this trip, whereas Romantic Warrior is a little bit more tactical.
And how important do you think this race will be going forward in terms of the Hong Kong owners? They've seen Romantic Warrior go down to the Cox Plate and win. Sometimes they're a bit worried about travelling, that they're going to sacrifice the big races here. This shows them that they can come back and still win these races.
Might it have an impact also on Australian owners? Because if there's an omission from today, it's that we'd like to see a few more of the top Australian horses.
1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms.